intensity. Like, can you believe they raped people for 6 weeks? All right, today I'm checking out Exodus. I'm listening to the song Nanking. Let's get into it.
Soldiers of the rising sun, 1937's when the rape had begun. The ancient city fell under imperial rule by an engine of war and lost savage and cruel. Assembly line efficiency of killing machines, unbridled fury of the sick and obscene, systematic sexual degradation. The more perverse, the greater exaltation. Nowhere to hide, nowhere to run. They took the waters of the exit, red with blood, cast aside and brutalized. Terrific horror made to terrorize. Bastille and violence, 6 weeks of suffering. So black was the day they marched through the gates. Their fate was beckoning.
Okay, man, dang. The music, that intro is nice. Easy riff to vibe to. Should I even say that on Vibey Night? No, I shouldn't. Either way, you know, it's got a nice riff. Then the freaking lyrics start, and I didn't know what to expect, but just looking at the cover art, I mean, all the guns and swords and stuff looks pretty gruesome. What's that upside down pentagram looking thing? I don't know, but the lyrics, what is? Now I want to know the real scoop. I guess if I click the annotation, I'll know the real scoop. 1937, some kind of crazy imperial rule happened where they were just taking people against their will for 6 weeks and killing people like in an assembly line. What are we talking about? 1937. What? I don't know. I want to know. I want to read the synopsis. Oh, okay, we'll read it afterwards.
Appetitions with an officer's sword. Gang rape of women, both the young and the old. Frozen to death in waters ice cold. Disembowelment, some are buried alive. Suicide provided for those who survive. The stench of corpses everywhere in the streets. Dogs feast on the rotting minds. Nowhere to hide, nowhere to run. They turn the waters of the icy red with blood. Cast aside and brutalized. Terrific horror made to terrorize. Bastille and violence, 6 weeks of suffering. So black was the day they marched through the gates. Their fate was beckoning. There was a rape in their day.
Okay, I need a break. I just need a break. I see the instrumental section is coming, so it's gonna be a nice guitar solo, and I want to be able to get into it. That second verse was just a little intense. The gang R-ing of women, young and old, and survivors prefer suicide and all this stuff. And this is supposed to be history lesson. I know this is a real event. This is not something that didn't happen, but it's like, hold up, you know, it's kind of hard. It's like it was kind of hard to really get back into the music when you're singing about that kind of stuff. And dogs eating the rotten flesh. It's just like this is like some kind of doomsday scenario scene. It's absolutely disgusting. So at least now we got instrumental section coming. I don't have to think about any of that. I get to listen to the music, and then I see there's more lyrics, and we're gonna get back into it. And it's gonna be hard to vibe to it with the way these lyrics are going. Oh, so many mixed emotions listening to that song. It's like, okay, how could you not like the music? And I'm glad I paused it for that guitar solo because they kept the same riff. The riff was already nasty. They kept that as the backing riff, and then you had the other guitar that just soared to the top, and then when they ended it, like it seemed like they pulled the riff back, or maybe they lowered the volume, or maybe they stopped it, and then you just had the guitar solo for that last little segment. You know what I mean? It's like, and then the music comes back. They had beat drops in there. It's like, how could you not? How could you not like that music? It's just the lyrical content was intense. That's all it is. But if you're not really listening to lyrics, you don't even know. You don't even know how intense it is. But the vocals were perfect for that topic. You know what I mean? They turned the Yahtzee River red and blood. It's just like, the vocals were just so filthy. The topic is a perfect fit. Like, that's how that should be taught in schools with that kind of intensity. Like, can you believe they raped people for 6 weeks? You know, it should be like that. It's like the emotion, it matches. Not no dry butt history teacher. Like, they turned the Yangtze River blood and they ard people, women young and old, and that's just what happened. No. We like the emotion in this. That is how stuff should be taught. Now, what the heck is this about? It seemed like some army invaded somewhere and then they did disgusting things, which I guess that's what militaries did all throughout history, right? That's what they do. Nanking captures the dark aftermath of the historical massacre, accentuated by haunting and menacing mid-tempo riffs. Ooh, I like the way they describe that. Menacing riffs? Yes. Yes, menacing mid-tempo riffs. Yeah, it wasn't like too super fast-paced or anything, but it did have a haunting and menacing vibe. Oh, I like that. I'm gonna have to steal that for another song. The track describes the 1930s Nanking Massacre, also called the R of Nanking, which was an occurrence of mass murder and mass R perpetrated by Imperial Japanese troops against inhabitants of Nanking. Okay, where the heck is Nanking? The genocide occurred during the Second Sino-Japanese War for 6 weeks starting December 13th, 1937, the day that Nanking, or Nanjing, and then the capital of China, fell to the Japanese forces. Oh, okay, so this is Japanese invading China is what we have going on. I always heard Japanese and Chinese people didn't really like each other, and historical reasons. I never knew, but I guess this is one of them. I don't know if it's true, but I don't know. That's just stuff I heard growing up. And what became known as the R of Nanking, the Imperial Japanese Army murdered hundreds of thousands of male war prisoners. Hundreds of thousands of male war prisoners and civilians, and thousands of women were actually assaulted in the city. Nanking was left in ruins, and it would take decades for the city and the civilians to recover from the war and brutal attacks. Goodness gracious. Holy moly. I mean, that explains the sound. That explains the lyrics. Yeah. Woo! Welcome to the Metal versus Vibey stream, guys.
I don't know. Tell me, man, what do you know? What do you know? Me and my boys on the road. We to go. She told me, boy, you to go. Like, I don't know.